Eagle egg, a historic moment in presidential history.
$500,000 is stolen from an Apple store.
And March Madness comes to an end.
All this and more coming right up on Eagle Angle.
Hello and welcome to Eagle Angle, a student-produced newscast live from the campus of Oklahoma Christian University. I'm Dominic Bonocore.
And I'm Brandon Zeff.
Last year, the Austin Revolution Film Festival honored Professor David Journey with the Film Educator of the Year Award, and now for future festivals, they are honoring his legacy. The Austin Revolution and San Angelo Revolution Film Festivals have announced they will be adding a new block of programming to their event schedule. The new block will be reserved for faith-based films with the intention of honoring the memory of David Journey and his contributions to independent film. We will continue to keep you updated with more details.
Eagle Angle would like to congratulate both Caleb Phelps and Keneisha Sanap for placing in the Oklahoma Broadcast Education Association's student competition. Caleb placed second in the short script category, while Keneisha placed third for video public service.
Just hours after former President Trump's historic arraignment in New York Tuesday, he gave a defiant speech at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. It was full of grievances and false claims as he railed against the charges and cast himself as a victim of political persecution. Trump was mostly silent when he was actually in court, as he didn't say much aside from not guilty when he entered his plea. Trump is facing 34 felony counts of falsifying business records, and prosecutors say he orchestrated hush money scheme to cover up alleged affairs with an adult film actress and Playboy model. CNN's Paula Reed reports.
According to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, former President Donald Trump was at the center of an alleged catch-and-kill scheme to suppress negative stories about him in order to influence the 2016 presidential election and to benefit his electoral prospects. Trump appeared in a New York courtroom on Tuesday and pleaded not guilty to 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. Speaking at Mar-a-Lago Tuesday night, he lashed out at the district attorney, the judge in the case, and the indictment itself.
And I never thought anything like this could happen in America. Never thought it could happen. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it.
According to Manhattan prosecutors, the alleged scheme involved Trump, his former personal attorney Michael Cohen, and the then head of American Media Incorporated, David Pecker. During an August 2015 meeting at Trump Tower, Pecker said he would act as the eyes and ears of the campaign by alerting Cohen to negative stories about Trump, according to court documents.
I found the document actually quite detailed. It is a speaking indictment, and it has quite a bit of detail about the history and laid out the facts underlying then the various counts that are listed.
Before the 2016 presidential election, payments were made to at least 3 individuals to suppress their negative stories involving Trump, including alleged affairs with adult film star Stormy Daniels and Playboy model Karen McDougal, according to court documents. Trump denies both affairs.
These are felony crimes in New York State, no matter who you are.
Cohen has also pleaded guilty to federal crimes pertaining to this indictment.
I will continue to speak truth to power. I will continue to provide transparency to the American people. It's amazing how, once again, Donald is trying to shift all of the blame, which he's so good at. It's always somebody else's fault.
Trump's lawyers vowing to fight the charges.
A motion to dismiss is coming on several grounds. Prosecutorial misconduct, selective prosecution, for sure will be 2 of them. Legal insufficiency is another one.
The Oklahoma Christian Student Government Association elections have come to a close, and the 2023 SGA executives have been elected. Madison Stephen is your new SGA president, and Katie McCulloch is your new SGA vice president. Joshua Knox was elected the SGA treasurer, and Delaney Ward is the new SGA secretary.
SGA class officer positions are now open. If you're interested in running for a position, stop by the Student Life office to pick up an application packet. Filing for class officers will end this Friday, April 7th, and the campaigns will be from April 8th through the 13th, with elections being held on the 14th and 15th. A mandatory campaign meeting will be held April 7th at 4:30 for all students who are running.
A mall heist that resulted in $500,000 worth of goods stolen, as hundreds of electronics were taken from an Apple store after burglars used a neighboring retailer to break in. Jackie Kent has the story.
Our front door was locked. They pried our front door open.
Burglars targeting the Apple retailer at Alderwood Mall made their entry point by cutting through the bathroom wall of the neighboring espresso machine store.
24 by 18 hole cut in the wall into what appears to be the back room of the Apple store. I'm surprised that we were the conduit for them to get to the Apple store.
Linwood police say it happened after 7 p.m. Sunday, and Apple employees were not aware of the extent of this massive theft until the next morning.
It's approximately 436 iPhones in total were taken out of the back. In total, about $500,000 worth of merchandise was stolen, and that's anything from iPhones, iPads, Apple Watches.
Brookfield Properties, the company that runs the mall, tells us this was an isolated incident and claims to have a robust security program. Linwood police responded and say it appeared to be a well-organized operation based on what they've seen from surveillance video that Como has requested.
From what we know with the masks that the folks were wearing, that there were no fingerprints left behind.
Moving forward, Seattle Coffee Gear replaced their locks and say this is the first time they've dealt with a break-in like this, an estimated $1,800 in damages.
Lace up your sneakers because today is National Walking Day. Since 2007, on the first Wednesday in April, the American Heart Association takes time to remind people about the health benefits of walking. It doesn't have to be long, just carve out 30 minutes at some point during your day. The American Heart Association encourages you to walk with a friend, human or canine. Be sure you stretch, drink lots of water, and move your arms as well. And snap a selfie while you're out and post it on social media with the hashtag National Walking Day.
Police help a pair of goats cross the street.
And pothole is used for afforestation.
All that and more when we come back.
Listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back.
When you want to talk, I'm here.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere. And just growing up the way I grew up, and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
Ohio Sheriff deputies are saving lives, one goat at a time. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office received a call on Monday about a herd of goats running near Interstate 270 in Prairie Township. When they got there, they found two lost and lonely goats. The deputies rescued them from the busy street. The animals are now safe at a local farm.
A man from Hopewell, Virginia was fed up with a pothole that was never fixed, so he took things into his own hands. Wade Coville has the story.
maybe about that deep. I mean, if you hit it at a good speed, it would mess your car up.
At the intersection of South 19th Avenue and Richmond Street in Hopewell, how bad was the pothole?
I mean, it was big enough to plant a tree in it.
And that's exactly what happened.
When I was leaving to go back to work, I hit the hole.
After more than a year of complaining about the pothole to City Hall, Josh Anderson was fed up.
Backed up, filled the back of the truck with dirt, dumped it in there, stuck the plant in there.
But before driving away,
took a couple pictures and posted it on Hopewell's issues page.
Within minutes,
I thought it was cute, funny.
The like button and views were adding up. What did you think when you saw the tree?
I thought it was funny.
It was funny. It was, I don't know, a bunch of people making light of it. It was fun.
TikTok views soon topped 2 million, but the first tree didn't last long, removed by city workers.
I come back home from work and the tree was gone. So I pulled up another tree and I planted another one, put some lights on it.
And I thought it was Christmas in April with the Christmas lights on there. It was really funny.
After the second tree went up,
as many times as I went and asked to get it done and nothing's been done about it, and as soon as I make a TikTok and put it on their webpage with a tree in it, within 24 hours they had a crew out here fixing it.
24 hours after the tiny trees were planted.
I think it's a shame it took them a day to fix something that had been there for a long time.
Many now seeing the success of planting a tree in a pothole.
I think we might see more trees planted around Hopewell out in the streets.
The Dub is hiring lifeguards for the summer. To be a lifeguard, you must have a lifeguard certification valid through August 2023. The position will start as soon as April 24th. Send applications to Ariane Gillum at the email on the screen.
The Talon is a student-run online newspaper here at Oklahoma Christian, and they are hiring. Students from any department are welcome to join, and there will also be scholarships available. If you have any questions, contact Faculty Advisor Philip Patterson or Falls 2023 Editor-in-Chief Haley Shanahan.
If you have any stories you would like us to report on, please send us an email to our producer with the address on the screen.
We're going to take a quick break.
When we come back, Dominic will have your Eagle Angle weather report.
Chance high five. All right. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Good day, Oklahoma. I'm Dominic Bonocore here with your Eagle Angle weather report. So today at Oklahoma, it was a nice mild 60 degrees, which is quite a difference and drop from the warmer weather we've been having for the past couple days. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weather around the rest of the state. So for the rest of the state today, it's about that same mid-60s. We had, like I said, 61 in Oklahoma, 63 in Sallisaw, even the 60s down south. Up north is where it was a little different. It was a lot colder up there, 59 in Miami and 52 in Guyman, the closer we get to Colorado near the Panhandle. Now let's look at tonight's temperatures. So tonight it's going to be 53, a mild drop from our weather today, but not too drastic. Nice 8-mile-an-hour wind and a 29% humidity percentage. And now let's take a look at our weekend. And the weekend, it's going to be a little different than what we've been having for the latter half of this week. It's going to be rather sunny, rather nice. Great time to go outside, and let's go find the 5-day forecast. So yeah, for the rest of the week today, like I said, that 60 degrees, mid-60s. Once we hit that Saturday, it's going to be at the 72, and then it's going to be like that for the rest of the week on to your Monday. And that is all for your Eagle Angle Weather Report. When we come back, we'll have David Jackson in the Entertainment Corner to bring you the latest.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Recently, the western U.S. has averaged more than 1,900 earthquakes and 3,800 significant wildfires each year. So chances are there will be more of both near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Staring contest!
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life. Talk to your doctor about creating a plan that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org.
Now I'm, trying to get better, stronger than ever.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother.
Yes.
You, your football buddy, your football buddy. You, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker, your cat jogger. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
I'm David Jackson, and welcome to the Entertainment Corner. An attorney for actor Jonathan Majors says the woman he allegedly assaulted sent him text messages hours after he was arrested. Majors is facing assault and harassment charges after a domestic dispute in New York. He denies the allegations. Majors' attorney says he called 911 out of concern for the woman's mental health. Police and paramedics arrived and arrested Majors. The attorney says the woman later texted Majors, writing, quote, "They assumed that you won't get charged. They said they had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me, and they knew we had a fight." She also purportedly wrote, "I'm sorry you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing's happened about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone." There has been no verification of whether the text messages came from the woman in the complaint. The investigation into the assault is still ongoing. Meghan Markle is being recognized for her work advocating for women. The Duchess of Sussex will receive the Women of Vision Award, an honor previously presented to Hillary Clinton, Congresswoman Maxine Waters, and Diane von Furstenberg. Gloria Steinem, a legendary activist and a founder of Miss Foundation for Women, will present Markle the award at the foundation's 50th anniversary gala in New York next month. Prince Harry and Markle founded Archwell in 2020, which had directed support and grants to several charities supporting women and girls. The trailer for the new Barbie movie is out, and we not only see Margot Robbie as the iconic doll, coming to life, but we also see Dua Lipa, Issa Rae, and more. Just like on store shelves, in the film there are many Barbie dolls. Ryan Gosling plays Barbie's boyfriend, Ken, but there are other Kens as well, which appears to be a source of frustration for him. In the trailer, we see Barbie wearing pink high heels and driving her pink Corvette. We also see Will Ferrell, who plays the CEO of Mattel. Greta Gerwig directed and co-wrote the film. It will open in theaters on July 21st. Barbie is being released by Warner Brothers, which is owned by CNN's parent company. Loads of movies news today. Here's David Daniels with the Hollywood Minute.
So excited and happy to announce that a live-action reimagining of Moana is in the works.
Dwayne Johnson went back to Hawaii to announce he'll return as the demigod Maui in a live-action version of the animated hit Moana. He'll also be a producer on the film, which is in development. Johnson says he's proud of his Pacific Islander heritage, including his late grandfather, a wrestler known as the Flying Hawaiian.
When I bring Maui to life, I'm doing it in the spirit of my grandfather.
I've seen things I can't explain.
Indiana Jones is heading to Cannes. The world premiere of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is set for May 18th at the Cannes Film Festival. The final installment of the iconic movie franchise is due in theaters June 30th.
I think he likes me. What the?
Your host acquired.
Who said that? It's okay, it's gonna be okay!
Alien biotech turns a young man into Blue Beetle. Xolo Maridueña takes on the title role in the first solo movie for a Latino superhero. Blue Beetle soars into theaters to protect Palmera City August 18th. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniels.
That's all for today's Entertainment Corner. Here's Gabe Vaden, who has your Eagle Angle Sports Report.
Thanks, David. This past week, the Oklahoma Christians women's golf team was in Goodyear, Arizona at the RJGA Palm Valley Classic. Sofia Benavides brought home the first place individual title by shooting a 69 in the final round. As a team, the Lady Eagles ended the Classic with a score of 600, tying them for fourth place with Arkansas Fort Smith. Oklahoma Christian will be back on the course on April 24th and 25th at the Lone Star Conference Championship. The Oklahoma Christian softball team was home this weekend, taking on the Mustangs of Midwestern State. The Lady Eagles started the series with a 10-2 victory Friday. Saturday afternoon, Oklahoma Christian scored another victory over Midwestern State. Saturday evening, Midwestern State got the upper hand, beating Oklahoma Christian 6-4. Tonight, the Lady Eagles will be in Denton, Texas, taking on Texas Women's University. Yesterday, the Oklahoma Christian baseball team took on the University of Central Oklahoma in a one-sided game. Oklahoma Christian fell short in the first inning with UCO leading 2-1. It wasn't until the sixth inning that Oklahoma Christian started picking up the pace, scoring 6 points. But it wasn't enough to overcome UCO's 19-point run. This weekend, the Oklahoma Christian team will be home facing off against West Texas A&M. The victorious University of Connecticut's men's basketball team arrived home Tuesday afternoon. The Huskies dominated San Diego State Monday night 76-59 to win their 5th national championship. Senior guard Tristan Newton wowed the crowd with 19 points and 10 rebounds. Junior forward Adama Sanago, the Final Four's most outstanding player, followed close behind with 17 points and 10 rebounds. UConn cements its legendary status by becoming only the 6th team to win 5 NCAA men's basketball championships. Fans were invited to celebrate the team on their victory ride back to campus. LSU is on top of the college women's basketball world. The Lady Tigers beat the Iowa Hawkeyes 102-85 in the championship game on Sunday, and fans in Baton Rouge, Louisiana were loving it. They came out to cheer their team on to victory. The game was played in Dallas. The Tigers scored more points than any other women's team during a championship game. Jasmine Carter led LSU with 22 points. She was one of 5 Tigers to score in the double digits. Hall of Fame coach Kim Mulkey won her 4th national title. She previously won 3 national championships when she coached the Baylor Bears. This is only her 2nd year coaching at LSU. And that is all for your Eagle Angle Sports Report. When we come back after the break, Dominic will be here for our Feel Good Story of the Week.
In foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
What are you looking for?
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Dude, are you okay?
I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
You care for the house, the kids, and our future. My Shiro's day is never done. So let's save a little more now so we can create the retirement we want. A free 3-minute online chat can give us the personalized tips we need. Visit asiaretirement.org/Shiro.
Son, love is like the ocean. You have to tread the waters.
Dad, that's not the kind of help I needed. Jessica, will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
Thousands of teens in foster care can't wait to share their first with you.
Some elementary school kids in West Virginia are learning how to go after the big story. They're starting up the school newscast again after a long pause. Clayton McChesney has the story.
Elementary school has their very own news studio. They got their start in 2018, but just started back again following a break due to COVID. They cover local, national, and world news, and even do sports and weather. These student journalists also do fun segments like Joke of the Week, Interesting Fact, and Kindness Report.
It looks for people that do kind things, and then when I see it, I get a press pass and I go get them and I interview them.
The library and technology specialist at the school guides the students. He says working on the news helps the kids learn and grow.
But I think at first they were a little shy. Actually, I know they were, and they were a little scared. But the more we do it, the more they've come out of their shell, and they have a lot of fun with it.
It really makes you come out of your shell because you're in front of a camera and you're talking to the whole school. So that really helps if you have like social anxiety.
Whether behind or in front of the camera, the kids say they're having fun.
Remember to be kind because you never know when you'll be on the news.
That's all for today. We'll see you back here next week to bring you the latest.
Thanks for tuning in to Eagle Angle, where it's your campus,
your news.
Good night.